So, can you tell me about when you first got involved with Valley's Kids and how?
Well, prior to coming here, I did voluntary work in the factory for 12 months. So I came up and I had a word with yourself and I said, how would you like me to become a volunteer? And you said, yes, please. So I said, right, thank you. December 2012.
And what else do you do with Valley's Kids?
Well, in the first few years, I used to help out with the refreshments when there was entertainment upstairs, and that was very relaxing and thoroughly enjoyable, and meeting a lot of people.
Why do you think Valley's Kids is important to you?
Well, it's somewhere for children to go to be occupied and entertained instead of hanging around street corners, which is important for the community.
And why is it important to you?
Well, I've given to Valley's Kids and it's given back to me. Inasmuch I get a lot of pleasure out of coming here, I get a lot of pleasure out of doing the odd jobs that I'm asked to do.
Why do you think Valley's Kids is important to the communities where we work?
Well, I think it brings people together. It shows comradeship, companionship. And it gives people, perhaps it gives people a purpose in life.
Can you tell me about some of the volunteering stuff that you've done?
Well, I've done a considerable amount of decorating here, running repairs. I used to keep the grounds clean and tidy, but now there's someone else. I've taken all that duty. Well, I was Santa twice, which was rather amusing. Especially when you have two 11-year-olds come in and say, how are you, David? And that's the kind of memories, that's the fun side of volunteering.
What's important to you about coming here?
Well, first of all, once I retired, I had to find something else to do. So I feel that coming here is a purpose in life and I give back something to the community. Right?
Ever? A
lot of satisfaction I get to coming here. Socially, I meet a lot of people, meet a lot of likeable people. We don't have any people here that I don't like. I take them to all the staff. You know, I get on great with most everybody.
And you've passed on the kind of grounds to someone else now, haven't you? Trained someone up?
Well, I have had 2 gaps in my volunteering because of my wife's health and myself, but I managed to return.
What about interacting with the young people?
Well, I have very little to do with them now, but when the entertainment, if I can call it that, was going on upstairs, I would meet them then, and I'd get to know, you know, their views on life and what their outlooks were. And what I would ask people, what's your purpose in life, you know? I mean, what would you like to do with yourself? Some could answer, some didn't really know.
So you mentioned Anne, your wife. So Anne also volunteers here, doesn't she?
Excuse me. In the beginning, yes, she was asked to do the registers, and that was every Monday morning event, and I said, you know, I mean, I think she really enjoyed it coming here. And that was the Monday that I used to come, because I used to come Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and Friday would be the longest day, if you can remember.
Yeah. And why was Friday the longest day? What did you used to do?
Well, Friday I like to clean the kitchen area up and make sure it was nice and clean for whoever came in on Monday morning.
Oh.
You can remember that.
I can. Can you, so just to finish up, can you say how coming to Valley's Kids makes you feel?
Well, it gave me a purpose in life. Otherwise, what would I have been doing? Sitting in the house, reading a book, watching television, and I'm interacting with other human beings, which is most important to me in life. I've got to communicate with people.
Thank you.
Do you think that's...
I think that's very true.